I'm single, saving it. Single, saving it.
Hey you guys. Okay, so I wanted to talk about antisocial. So antisocial means to separate yourself, to not communicate with others, to be in a lonely state. It's kind of a selfish act when you don't want to be around other people, because it kind of means you only care about your own desires. You only care about what you want, and if somebody else is around, then it's like, bag up, boo-boo. But this antisocial is really anti-social media. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of being on social media so much to where I become anti-social. I become social only on social media. I have plans, I have goals, and I have things that I need to do. When I'm on social media, I won't say all the time, but let's be honest. Social media is one of those things that you go to when you're bored, when you're at a light, when you just think, oh, let me see what's going on, right? It's at the tip of the finger. You just gotta log in. And most of the time, you're not even logged off. Why are we so in touch with the social media world and not in touch with social living? I had to tell myself, do not record, do not take a picture, do not interact in social media at this moment. I was at my son's basketball game, and I'm watching him play, and I'm like, oh my God, go Booby, go! And it was so exciting. And when the game was over, I'm like, I didn't record anything. And a light bulb came on. I didn't record anything. You know why?
Do you know why? Do you? Maybe you do. Maybe you don't.
The reason why I didn't record is because I was in the moment. I was enjoying what I was doing in the moment. And I remember this picture that I had seen a while back, and I'll try to post it. And it just showed this lady. She was an older lady. She was watching, I think it was a parade, and everybody else had their cameras out taking pictures and videos, and she was sitting up there like leaning on the fence. In the moment, we get so wrapped up in entertainment and gossip and the drama on you know where, we forget to live our lives outside of the social networks. Our lives become a magazine. You know, our lives become the news feed. And I really don't know these people personally, except for what I used to know when I met them, you know, in person, or just crossing, you know, friendships. But other than that, I only know what I know from social media. What does this have to do with single saved and saving it? We are supposed to be movers. We're supposed to go beyond the four walls of the church. But we're not even going beyond the four walls of the church, let alone going beyond the four sides of our cellular devices. We cannot make our existing be just that. We have to live. There's a purpose, a plan that God has for us, and we have to learn when to shut it down. Log off. You hear me? Log off. I decided a few weeks ago to log off. And no, I wasn't well, I've been fasting, but this wasn't for a fast. This wasn't to not see certain people. Well, in a sense it was, but at the same time, it was just to say, you know what? All those plans that I have, if I don't have those in order, set up, and ready to go, then I don't need to be on this. I need to back it on up, revisit those things that I have in mind, so that when I'm ready to go forward, when there's somebody who's presented to me by the grace of God who has the other part of the formula for what I have, then I'm set. Otherwise, I've been on social media, I've been looking up videos on YouTube, doing unnecessary stuff. So many times we're watching other people live their dreams through social media, or live out the things that they have planned on social media, and we're just, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look. Oh, wake up. Get your life together. Because while you're watching somebody else is making plans, and they're showing you the things that they have planned come to fruition. Now, I am first and foremost about my Father's business. What does that mean, Crystal? That means I am a child of the Most High God. What He has for me to do, I need to hear. What He wants for me to do must come first. I know my purpose is to be a help to others. I should always have something prepared. I should always be prepared in that area of help. And I ain't the best yet, but I'm preparing each day to get better. The other things that I have, the desires in my heart, because God said He will give us the desires of our heart, but first we have to seek Him. So if I'm seeking Him, then He will be there for me when it's time for that thing to come about. But if I'm not connected with Him first, or I'm not prepared, planning, then I'm gonna fall short. When I finally log out of social media to say, okay, God, I'm ready, come on, let this stuff happen, it's gonna be like, my child, you've been neglecting the purpose. You've been neglecting not just the way you're supposed to go about doing what I have for you. He gives us the vision. So if we're not writing out the vision, making it plain, and then we try to remember that thing, oh yeah, God, I'm ready. God don't work like that. God does things in decency and in order. We have to be organized. Turn off the media, people. We got to make sure we have things planned out. We got to be about our Father's business first and foremost. And we got to make sure that we are logging off. Don't be antisocial. Be anti-social media when necessary. It's okay to be on sometimes, but honestly, who cares? Let your postings be about something. I remember when social media was a thing where you went to visit your friends, people you haven't seen. Hey girl, hey, oh, he cute, he's still cute. Oh, what happened to him? It just became one of these things that was like, I know you ain't talking to my baby Teddy. Where did we go wrong? Because there's so many things that happen on this internet, not just on social media. We gotta make sure that we are preparing, planning, and executing. It's okay to be on Facebook, you know, for a day and just go ballistic. But every single day, I can't do Twitter. I have Twitter. But if I post something on Twitter, it's from a tag of another social site. I can't do it. That's a lot of dedication. Do you know how dedicated you have to be to tweet all day? But anyway, so I'm just saying, let's be antisocial to social media and be more social to those people around us. There's a lot of love that needs to be given. Somebody needs what you got in here. Somebody can use some words of wisdom. Somebody can use some words of encouragement. Somebody needs you today. God has a purpose and a plan for your life, but if you're on social media all day, how can anybody receive what God has for you to give to them? Because we are here for God. We are here with the plan that God has for us to give to others. You didn't know that? You're a gift to somebody else. That's called selfless. Don't be antisocial, anti-social media. Peace.
I'm single, saving it. Single, saving it. I'm single and I'm saving it. I won't play with this, cause God gave me this. I'm single, saving it. I won't play with it. The virtue that God has given me, I'ma stay with it. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, in position for the man of God. If not, what's the point in this? He who finds me finds a good thing, and obtain favor from God. The joy it'll bring, it's worth the wait. And I'll be here serving the Most High, mind, body,